Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Art with Mr. Malik. I'm your host, Mr. Malik. Thanks for joining me. So today I wanted to take you on a quick tour of my studio where I come to paint and to create and, hopefully do some magic. And so it's my little room where I have all my supplies where I get to create and build and see where I go from there. You want to see? Hey guys, this is Mr. Malik and we are in my studio. Da-da-da-da. Quick little view. So let's take a look and see what I have inside. So inside of my studio is a small room in my house where I have all of my paints, my paint supplies, my easel as you can see in front of you, my blank canvases, and all kinds of different other creative things I use to create my artwork. Currently, I am using my supply cart here full of paint to create my pointillism style artwork on my canvas here. I like to have the canvas flat so that way I can do each dot of paint and have it dry as I'm creating it, as I'm creating the pieces. As you can see in the background, some of the other pieces there that I've done. Let's take that. Look at this one. So for example, let's see if I can pull up. There we go. The whole picture. So this is how the finished piece looks. But in the meantime, it starts off by being on my canvas. On my easel. As I'm using the easel to lie it flat to create. And beforehand, it looks like this piece here, where I sketch it out and kind of design the figure that I'm going to put on the canvas first before I paint it. And then it transfers here to the easel where I do each drop, one drop at a time, where you can see that creates a certain amount of texture, right? So when you pull it back, it creates a whole different image that you wouldn't see by doing it, looking up so close. I also have, again, my supply stash of a bunch of blank canvases that I also have. And the room is only but so big, so I really cram everything in here. I have my supply shelf of also some extra paints and extra supplies, right? On my shelf. And everything is kind of stacked up nice and neatly, so that way I can kind of get to it. And the bigger the picture, the smaller space I have here. And that's it. So this is what I use every day in my studio space. Yeah, so guys, I really wanted to take a time out to just give you a chance to, again, take a tour of my studio. It's very small, but it's cozy for me. And it's perfect for what I have going on. As you can see, after I create stuff, I like to decorate my walls with my artwork that I've created. I also like to listen to music while I'm painting. I set my whole atmosphere. I change the lighting sometime. There's a window in my room, but it's a little overcast right now, so the sun isn't really coming in. And so all of these things really play a major part into the success of your comfortability when you're creating. And so I really like to make sure that I'm comfortable. I have my stools, my chairs, everything around me, so that way I can shift myself around, move my paintings around, move my paint around, and be comfortable and change things around. Every so often I might paint the walls. As you can see behind me, the wall is like a little green color. So every so often I like to paint also the walls to the room, just so that I can change it up, just so that I give you and myself something else to see, just to change the environment and change the feeling, because color brings such a magical feeling to any room. So it's always fun to change it up a little bit. So again, thank you for stopping by my studio tour, and I can't wait to show you next time, the next thing I'm working on. So stay tuned. Peace. So as you can see, one of the things that I do in my room is to store my art supplies. I have some different types of paint, all my canvases, canvases or my easel, and it's just my little corner of the world where I can create my art pieces. It doesn't have to be a big place. For me, it's a room in my home. For you, it could be something as simple as a desk or a table in your house, or anything like that. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or anything big at all. So I hope you have a cool way of setting up your studio or your space to create, because that's very important to have, so that you can have something separate in your world where you have all your art stuff, all your things that you can create, or at least pack it away and unpack it someplace where you can have a safe space to create and transform your world from normal to artistic. So I hope you enjoyed my art tour, and I'll see you next time on Art Mr. Malik. Till next time, peace.